ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Page 46, mantra 9. प्राणान् प्रपीड्येह संयुक्तचेष्टः क्षीणे प्राणे नासिकयोश्वसितः दुष्टाश्वयुक्तमिव वाहमेनम् विद्वान् मनोधारयेताप्रमत्तः. Dharana and dhyanam, in that mind goes out and come back, but once you are regularly practicing that dharana dhyana, it culminates into samadhi. Samadhi is that where the mind is always abide in one's nature. It will not go outside. Until I absorb in that object of meditation, if it is Atma Dhyanam, I abide in my nature. When I abide in my nature, mind will not go outside. Even if it goes also, it will not give reality. Yatra yatra mano yati tatra tatra samadhayaha. Wherever the mind goes, there the consciousness, pure existence, I feel in the sense I understand. The struggle in the meditation will end. In Saguna Ishvara Dhyanam, there is an effort, prayatna. Mind goes out and bring back, again goes out like a baby, always. Want to go out, Amma brings inside, Maldi again goes and brings inside. Like that, mind is also like a baby. As long as you are in Saguna Dhyanam, mind goes out, again you bring, and it absorbs in your Ishtadevata sometime, for a long time, suppose it's absorbed. But your ignorance continues there in Saguna Ishvara Dhyanam, because Ishvara is different, I am different. World is different, and mind goes out to the world. Why it is not staying on Bhagavan? Why it is going out? Why it is not staying on Bhagavan? This is a struggle continues. Suppose you become a master in that meditation, great upasaka, mind absorbs in that Rama or Krishna sometime. Afterwards what? Next what? Darshanam. Rama Darshanam, Krishna Darshanam. Vanditar, Kalambitar. He comes and gives Darshanam. He goes. What is the use of seeing Rama Darshanam, Krishna Darshanam? Your ignorance, sorrow continues. Afterwards it continues, its sorrow is more. Before Bhagavan's Darshanam, Bhagavan varliye ஒரு கவலை. வந்து போனதுக்கப்புறம் போயிட்டாரே ஒரு கவலை. That is why Saguna Ishvara Darshanam cannot remove your sorrow. Then they talk about Aikyam and all. In Ishvara, Bhagavan they are talking. What about that? People say in the Bhakta, merge with the Lord. Rama Bhakta merge into Rama, Krishna Bhakta merge into Krishna, Devi Bhakta merge into Devi. They are talking. What about that? They ask. Then we ask a question. They merge into Rama, Krishna or Devi. They merge into God, they say. We ask, who is that God into whom they have merged? If they have merged into God as a separate entity, as an object, that God is apara prakriti, lower nature of God. That is not real merging. That is not real merging. We say merging in God means God is no more as an object to merge. God is Paramatma Swarupam. That Paramatma is this Jivatma also. Jivatma is also Atma Swarupam. It's not body-mind complex. His body-mind complex also mithya. My body-mind complex also mithya. Therefore, after falsifying Ishvara Sariram, after falsifying my Sariram, we both remain as one Atma. That is called real Atma Sakshatkara. You call whatever name you give, or moksha or liberation, that is called self-knowledge. We call it as self-knowledge. We call it as Atma Jnanam. We call it as moksha. They call it as Daiva Darshanam, Sakshatkara. Vechuko, enna peranna vechuko. Only one, there are no two things. Saguna Bhakta merge in God, Nirguna Bhakta merge in Brahman. Saguna Bhakta merge in God, Nirguna Bhakta merge in Brahman. No. Saguna Bhakta merging in God, that God whom you are talking, if it is as subject he merge in God, we accept. I, the Bhakta, the subject, and the Bhagavan is the object, we never accept. If I merge with the clip, what happens? The subject not there. If I merge with the object, that is a wrong way of expression. Who want to become a clip? You want to become a clip? I don't want to merge in God. I want myself now. So merging in God as an object, entity, third entity is not acceptable. Merging in God, if you say this Bhagavan is also the Atma Swarupam, the subject alone, if you say, that is real merging. Merging means oneness. That division is not there. There is no difference at all. Terinjakardada merging. There is no literal merging there. So only one moksha. There are no two types of mokshas. Nitya mukti. I am ever muktaha. What about that mukti people are talking? It is gauna mukti. For Ajnani people's sake, Puranas and other people talk about a gauna mukti, figurative mukti, that is. It's not a real mukti. It's not a real mukti. How dare Swamini, you say it is not a real mukti? Yes. It is not a real mukti at all. It is illogical. It is illogical for the sake of ignorant people to create interest in them. Puranas are all talking that Saguna Ishvara Darshanam we accept. But we say that Saguna Ishvara Darshana is not ultimate. That is not moksha. That is only Gauna moksha. That is only figurative. That Darshanam merging is all not ultimate. Your Ajnana is not removed. Dvaita is there, continuation. As long as Dvaita is there, Udaram antaram kurute atha tasya bhayam bhavati. Your bhaya will not go away. Therefore, Nirguna Brahma Aikyam alone. That Nirgunam Brahma, I am, the oneness. That understanding alone is moksha. Therefore, he says, Apramattaha dharayet manaha. In that meditation, one has to be alert, dharayet, focus the mind on that Brahman, Sat, Chit, Ananda, Aham, Sat, Aham, Chit, Aham, Anandaha, Aham, Sat, Aham, Chit, Aham, Anandaha. Apramattaha, be alert, don't sleep, be alert, and dharayet, may you be alert and continue your jnana pravaha that should come inside. Next shloka we will read. 10th shloka also over. Okay. That dharayet apramattaha word I have not given in the previous shloka. We read only 9th shloka. But we read ninth sloka. 10th sloka also we have completed. Prayojayet means may you practice. Yogabhyasam kuryat. May you do dhyanam kuryat. May you meditate in this manner. Desha kala they are given here, and may you practice in this manner. If I practice, what will I get now? What you will get certain siddhis also possible. Because of long practice, that siddhis are given in these slokas. 4 to 5 slokas completely siddhis. Ashta siddhayaha, other varieties of siddhis possible. They need not come compulsorily to all people. The possibility is there. These are avantara phalam. All these siddhis are avantara phalam. If you regularly practice yoga systematically, siddhis are possible. What are those siddhis? Main benefit is spiritual growth. That is only important main growth, main benefit. Other siddhis are all incidental. They should come ಅನ್ನೋದು கிடையாது. அது வந்துதான் ஆகணும், சித்தி வந்தாதான் ஞானின்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. There are jnanis without siddhis. There are siddha purushas without jnanam. So a jnani can be with siddhis or without siddhis also. It's not compulsory. People think jnani means avarku siddhis irkanum ani nenikiranga. Siddhis are not compulsory. Siddhis belongs to neither vyavaharikam nor pratibhasikam. All these mystic powers, siddhis, they are not vyavaharikam. They are not a relative order of reality. Why? Siddhis are a relative order of reality. Everyone must experience. When I am experiencing some siddhi, just this is vyavaharika satyam. This pushpam is vyavaharika satyam. I am experiencing, you are also experiencing. That is vyavaharika satyam. But siddhi is not like that. I practice yoga, I get siddhi, you don't experience it. Therefore, you cannot call it as vyavaharika satyam. You cannot say it is pratibhasika satyam also like a dream. They are all real, you cannot say. There are people, they create Shivalingam. Shivalingam gives to you, you do everyday puja. And dream objects you get back. Therefore, you cannot call it as pratibhasika satyam also. Yesterday you taught only 3 orders of reality only, Swamini. This siddhi is neither vyavaharikam. Can we say it is paramardhikam? Because it is not a relative order of reality. Vyavaharika satyam. It is not belong to pratibhasika satyam also. There is only one left out, paramardhika satyam. So siddhis are paramardhika satyam. Ani sollama. Paramarthika satyam, only one Atma. There are no many things, it is Advaitam Brahma. Now tell me, this comes under what siddhis? All siddhis are comes under what category of reality? Na? In Mandukya it is said, Ubhayatah Prajna. Ubhayatah Prajna. Not the siddhi word is used. There is Ubhayatah Prajnana. It is neither projected reality nor relative reality. In between. In between. Extrasensory perception. ESP, they say, no? ESP, extrasensory perception people get because of their power, concentration they get. It is not belong to Vyavaharika Satyam, ESP. It is not projected also. It is not pratibhasika satyam. Adi unmai. Analum it is not absolute. We accept siddhis. We take it in between vyavaharikam and pratibhasikam. Ubhayatah prajna means in between vyavaharika and pratibhasika satyam siddhis are possible. What are the siddhis? Gada 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 padichillam. Sloka sippo. And this sloka ore galore siddhis galore. Nihara dhumar kanilanalaanam khadyota vidyuta sphatikashasinam Etani rupani purassarani Brahmanyabhivyakti karani yoge. In this, there are 9 siddhis are given. You can write list, a big list. Nihara. This meditator, a yogi who practice yamanayama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, regularly who practice, after long practice, he sees a mist or snow. The snow மாதிரி அவருக்கு மட்டும்தான் தெரியும், எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியாது. He sees a mist and a snow. Number 1. Dhuma, he sees a smoke. Dhuma. Then third one is Arka, he sees a sun. சூரியன் வந்து அவன் கண்ணு முன்னாடி நிற்பார். I saw sun, not his son, Surya. Arka. Anila, wind. Wind also he experiences. There is no wind outside, but he experiences some wind. Anala, fire. Fire also he experiences. When he is doing meditation, where there is no fire, he should do meditation, I said. How can he come to know, see the fire? There fire means he should not do meditation in a hot place. Hot place in a too hot place. If you do meditation, Madrasla enna meditation panna mudiyum. Ore hot Agni Nakshatram time lo poi meditation panna mudiyuma na panna mudiyadu. AC lo ukkandu pandren swami. Adukku AC anna. Sari. Okay. So the person, when he does meditation, he should not practice meditation in a cool place or in a hot place. That is the arthamaka. Here he sees the heat, his presence of heat, he sees, but it will not disturb him. That is another siddhi. Nihara, dhuma, arka, anila, anala. Anila and vayu, anala and fire. Khadyota, minimini puchi. Khadyota. இந்த மினுமினு பூச்செல்லாம் பார்க்குறாரு இவர். அது நம்மமும் பார்க்குறோமே. Even though there are no outside khadyota, the insect which has got a light on its head. You can see in the night time, some places. Last year I went to Amboli, one place in near Maharashtra. In that Swamiji ashram only, that also. So many khadyotas. You see so much light. Lot of light it is there. They are flying in mud. And daytime also they will be there. You can see it is like a torchlight. So much light. How beautiful they are in the night. Darkness, if they are flying, not one or two, thousands of kadyotas you can see. You want to go there? I will take you. Come. That place also very nice place. Khadyota, he sees all of them in his samadhi. Vidyut. Vidyut means electricity, like lightning. Vidyut means lightning. Then spatika. Spatika means crystal. White crystal clear and the crystal like things he sees. Spatika. Shashinam. Shashi means moon also he sees. All of them he sees in his samadhi avastha. Who upasaka gnani. Yoga upasaka gnani. Yoga practitioner he must be a upasaka, and he must be a gnani also. But there are some people, we are talking about gnani here. There are some siddhar without gnanam, they have some siddhis. But here in this Upanishad we are talking about a yoga practitioner plus shastra dvaya, prasthana dvaya, vidwan, and he attains this all siddhis he gets. Etani. Etani rupani purassarani. Before he is going to get that nishtha, Brahma nishtha, they come first. Like escorts madri. Vango, vango and munnadi varum. So, some people, they invite us. Function engiyo irukum. Stationing வந்து நம்ம கூட்டிட்டு போவான். அது மாதிரி மோட்சம் வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி, நிஷ்ட வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த சித்திஸ் எல்லாம் வருமா சில பேருக்கு. கண்டிஷன்ஸ் என்ன? உபாசகனாக இருக்கணும், யோகா ப்ராக்டிஸ் நல்லா தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும், பண்ணணும். அப்புறம் ஞானம் வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் முன்னாடி அந்த நிஷ்ட வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த சித்திஸ் எல்லாம் வருமா. சரி. புரஸ்ஸராணி பிரம்மணி அபிவ்யக்த கராணி யோகே. Brahmani abhivyakta karani. You are going to merge into Brahman, or you are going to discover that Brahman, I am Brahman, I am Brahman, that nishtha, going to come Atma nishtha. There is a possibility of this upasaka who is a yoga practitioner and who is also a vidwan, and he gets, these are all byproducts. They are not compulsory. But by products. If they vanda varatum varatalum kuda aham brahmasmino onnume korachal irukadu. Okay. Adu next one. There are only incidental, the consequences because of yoga practice. Pruthivyap tejo nilakhe samudhite पंचात्मके योग गुणे प्रवृत्ते न तस्य रोगो न जरा न मृत्युः प्राप्तस्य योगाग्निमयं शरीरम्. This is also a type of siddhi only. Prithvi up teja anila khe. Prithvi means earth, up means waters, tejaha means fire, anilaha means wind, khe means akasha. All five elements. Samuthite. This body is emerges out from five elements. Karanam is five elements, so this body has come. Panchatmake yoga gune pravritte. See, panchatmaka sharire, this panchabhuta sharire, panchabhautika sharire, which is made out of five elements. Body, this body is panchatmake yoga gune pravritte. It is roasted in the fire of yoga. This body, which is made out of five elements, roasted as though, roasted in yoga abhyasa. Daily morning, hours together, where no other work for them. Upasaka, yoga people, there is no other work for them. Because they are not interested in money, wealth, possessions and all. If you go to Himalayas, you can see so many yogis like that. Some yogis ganja ella kudichundiruppan. And the yogis sollala. Original real yogis are there. Genuine yogis are there. They never bother about this world, possessions, anything. They are simple. Just the five elements body made out of five elements, that is karanam, this is karyam. They come to recognize because of the yoga abhyasa. This karya shariram is not different from the karana panchabhutas. They see the all five elements in this body clearly. When we see the mirror, we see only skin. But because of yoga abhyasa, they don't see this body as something else with nama, rupa and all. They see only panchabhutas. Panchabhutas means everything they recognize it is a breathing is going on. Micro air, that is macro air. See the sound? Vayu. That Vayu, Karana Vayu, this is Karya Vayu. Isn't not? That is fire, no? Here Agni is there. Karya Agni, that is Karana Agni. Similarly, water, outside water, here also water. There also Prithvi, this is also Prithvi Tattvam. There is also space, here also space is there. So they don't see any difference. Because of their yoga abhyasa, long time, they see this body also in panchatmake sharire, yoga gune, because of yoga abhyasa, in the yoga, fire of yoga, long practice, they come to know this karya sariram is not different from the karana panchabhutas. And that knowledge is because of Shastra Shravanam. This is also Panchabhutam, this is also Panchabhutam. Enna difference? And the air in the air, enna difference? அது வெளியில் போயின்னு இருக்கு, இது நாக்கில் மூக்கில் போயின்னு இருக்கு. அதுதான் the difference. This is going through lungs to nostrils going on. That is going outside. See, they do lot of analysis because they live with the nature. They never live in 600 feet flat or 750 square feet flat. They live in the forest. Because they live in the forest, they always think about the Panchabhutas and they know this body is connected to Panchabhutas. All the time they remember. They don't have any mirrors, dressing tables. They always recognize that in Yogagni, they roast this. Because of that, na tasya rogaha, na jara, na mrityuho. They come to know this Gnani Prasthat Dvaya Vidwan, Yoga Abhyasakaha and Upasakaha, all together in one person. Yoga Abhyasa, Upasana and Shastra Dvaya Nishtha. Tasya rogaha na bhavati. This is another siddhi. No disease. Frequency of diseases are very less. Even intensity of disease is also very minute. Rogaha na asti. Even recovery is also very easily that person recovers without medicine. No medicine, recover. Because they have such a capacity. And na mrityuhu, no old age also. Yarku old age, enakenna old age. I am not this body, this is only pancha bhautika sharira. Enakenna old age, enakenna disease, enakeppadi varum therinju pochu. Aham atma Kudagesha sarva bhutashaya sthitaha. Krishna said, I am there in everyone's heart, Bhagavan said. That person recognized. I am Atma, Aham Brahma. How can I have any old age? Body is made out of 5 elements. I am not having old age. I am not having any disease. I am not having any death also. Because once this body merges into 5 elements, its disappearance is not my death. Once you melt the ornament, it goes to gold. You cry for that? Ayyo, an ornament poche. It is in different format. Yes or no? It is in a different format. Instead of chain form, it is in a lump of gold form it is. Similarly, it is in a body form. Now this body, it goes into 5 elements in a different form. Is it a death? Can you call it as old age? Can you call it as a disease? 5 elements are undergoing a change. This undergoing change, a micro level, merge with the macro. Karyam merges with the karanam. Gold ornament merges with the gold, the cause. Clay is the cause, pot is the karyam. It merges into its cause. This also has to merges with its cause. You don't want that? Once it has come from the cause, one day or other it has to merge with its cause. That is the law. Pot merge with the clay, pot merge with the clay, chain merge with the gold, everything merge with the gold. Similarly, this body also merge with its cause. What is its cause? It has come from 5 elements, it has to go to 5 elements. When it is going to 5 elements, pohade na eppadi artham? Adu enna paitham adu? Paitham na kovam. Don't mistake me. Paitham na ignorance. Why that type of thinking we are getting? Not knowing this is made out of 5 elements. 5 elements are the cause. This body is the effect. Effect has to go into the cause. I am not knowing. I am not remembering. I am not accepting. That is the cause for fear of death, the fear of disease, fear of old age. Now, Panchabhutas have got old age, Panchabhutas have got disease, Panchabhutas have got death. Micro Panchabhuta, decay, disease is called decay. Decaying is called disease. So Panchabhuta Udal is bound to have declension, jara, decay, kshinata, vyadhi rupena, and vinashyati. They are just into cause. Therefore you have to say what? Thank you, Panchabhutas, O Devatas, thank you for giving me this Shariram to recognize I am Brahman. I am giving Shariram back to you. Letter. Thanksgiving letter. Bhartrihari says in the last shloka Vairagya Shatakam, he says that only. Oh Panchabhutas, I am so grateful to all of you. Because of your grace I got this Shariram. You have given me this Shariram, this Panchabhuta Vidal. Through this only I recognized, I have discovered the Atma Swarupam. Now I have discovered that job is over. I am handing over this body, Panchabhuta Shariram, to all of you. Take back. அப்படிதானே இருக்கணும். நம்ம எப்படி இருக்கோம்? அப்படி இருந்தா சந்தோஷம் இல்லைன்னா now why yogi is free from roga, jara and mrityu? Because of jnanam, because of these 5 elements have to merge in the yoga agnila. He has got this realization. Means what? Shastra, people do shastra shravanam, but they are not able to disidentify with. But yoga abhyasa gives that stamina. You see, that's why yoga abhyasa is the best sadhana. Pannanu daily. முக்காந்தி தாரண தியான சமாதி பண்ணணும், அஷ்டாங்க ஆசனாஸ் பண்ணணும், பிராணாயாமம் பண்ணணும். பண்ணினா அதெல்லாம் ஈஸியாக புரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். பிராப்தஸ்ய யோகாக்னிமயம் ஷரீரம். பிராப்தஸ்ய, once he recognized that shariram which is born out of, because yoga agni dwara it is purified. Yoga agni is a agni which purifies. It purifies that body. Because of that yoga practice, in that fire of yoga, fire of knowledge madri, fire of yoga, ashtanga yoga, the body is reasonably healthy. It is not becoming old. 60-year-old person looks like a 30-year-old person. Who you practice 20 years, you look young if you practice yoga. If you don't practice yoga, 30-year-old person look like a 60-year-old person. Yoga, if you practice 20 years, young you become now. That is why no roga, no jara, nothing in old age. 80-year-old, they have written a book, Yogi. And the Yogi book, they write there, the Yogi is one who is free from old age, and old age won't come to them. Up to 80 years also they look like young person. That is the advantage of yoga. That's why many people practice yoga. Many people practice yoga for all these purposes only, not for spiritual growth. All this they want. Yoga agni mayam shariram. Whole body is totally trained, disciplined in yoga practice. Yoga agni, don't take literally. Agni daily what you are doing in this hall? You are purifying your body in yoga agni. By yoga practice, you are purifying every day morning in the yoga class. You are purifying your body. The entire body, internal body, physical health he gets. Later he gets mental health also. You see how much mental health comes. In the next shloka we see Lagutvam arogyam alolulpatvam varna prasada swara shaushtavam cham gandha shubho mutra purishamalpam yoga pravrittim pradhamam vadanti. So in 12th shloka, 3 siddhis. Free from roga, disease, old age and death. That means Jnani recognized. Panchabhuta Shariram has got death. Panchabhuta Shariram has got decay, declension and all this. I, the Atma, am not having. That is the meaning. Appadiye thavara yogiku old age irukadu, adipudella you should not take literally. He make use of this body as much as possible healthy. He won't look old at all. Or he or she won't look old. Hale and healthy until the lifespan goes and recognize I am free from death. Enna venu idu vida? Enna venu? Aditha venu. Now what are other 7 more siddhis? Laghutvam, body is so light. There is very lightness in the body, like a cotton. அப்படியே ரொம்ப லைட்டாக இருக்கும் பாடி, ஃப்ரீயாக இருக்கும். தென் செகண்ட் ஒன் ஆரோக்கியம். ந ரோகா தேர், இட் இஸ் எ ஃபிசிக்கல் ஹெல்த். Means there is no roga, means there is a physical health for him. Physically healthy. Here arogya means mentally also. He is very hale and healthy mentally also. Arogya. Alolupatvam, not succumb to any sense pleasures, not having craving for sense pleasures. Alolupatvam. That means yoga reduce the demand for sensory pleasures. And the sensory pleasures, venuman, and that craving won't be there in a yoga practitioner. Even it comes slight, it subsides. It will not come and demand, give that pleasure. Varave varad, yoga practitioner. That's why many grihasthas are afraid of yoga practice. ஐயோ கிரகஸ்தாசிரமில் எல்லாம் சாப்பிடணும், எல்லாம் என்ஜாய் பண்ணணுமே, இந்த சென்ஸ் பிளஷர்ஸே இல்லைன்னு எப்படின்னா யோகா கிளாஸ் போகாதேன்னு சொல்லுவாள் நிறைய பேர். அப்படியெல்லாம் வரப்போகிறது இல்லை இவனுக்கு எப்படியாவது. That much is not going to come. இவனுக்கு போய் அந்த மாதிரி எல்லாம் வருமா என்ன? ஏதோ பெரிய பண்ணுற மாதிரி இவனுக்கு ஒரு நாள் பண்ண 2வது நாள் பண்ண மாட்டான். Withdrawal of sense pleasures. And then varna prasadaha, beautiful charming color, skin color. No need to go to any beauty parlor. No need of fair and lovely. Skin is so glowing, very much glowing skin. Swarna prasadaha. Swarasaushtavam, excellent voice, melodious voice. Another significance of the yoga. Gandhaha shubha gandhaha, and a nice odor from the body it comes. Shubha gandhaha. It's not like deodorant எல்லாம் போட்டுக்கிறான்லே அந்த மாதிரி போட்டுக்க வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. துர்கந்தம் வராது, அவ்வளோதான். Body will not give any bad smell, foul smell. Shubhagandha. Why? He eats sattvic food. That is why. Shubhagandha. He won't eat onions. He won't eat garlic. He won't eat meat. He will not eat any sort of lavangam, patta, gitta, ella saapad matar. The lavangam idella the sombu gimbu endu poduvaanga illaya. And the vasana paathaale காற்று விட்டால் அந்த வாசனை வந்துடும். யூ சி கோ நியர் டு தட் பர்சன் ஹூ ஈட் பூண்டு. அவர் பக்கத்தில் ஒரு வாரம் வரைக்கும் பக்கத்தில் போக முடியாது. ஒரு வாட்டி இஃப் யூ ஈட் பூண்டுன்னா அந்த கார்லிக், வெள்ளுள்ளி, என்ன தெலுங்கு இஸ் ஏ வெள்ளுள்ளி, இந்த ஸ்மால் பிக் ஆனியன் ஆல்சோ ஸ்மெல்ஸ் நவ். So, because he won't eat all those things, he eats sattvic food. Therefore, there is no foul smell. Mutra Purisham Alpam. Because he takes food very little he won't take. Eka Bhuktam Maha Yogi Annar. Dvibhuktam Maha Bhogi. Tribhuktam Maha Rogi. Chaturbhuktam maranam dhruvam. So ekabhuktam, and once only he takes full meal, other timings he takes very little food. That's why urine and motion also very less, alpam only, mutra purisham alpam. That is why they sit hours together in meditation. Otherwise, sorry, yoga pravrittim pradhamam vadanti. All these are the starting points of yoga. Once you start yoga, you become a great upasaka, yoga sadhaka regularly if you do. These are all the symptoms, earlier symptoms, they come to this. Now, how easy for him to say Aham Brahmasmi. Understand? That means the medium is so congenial, so conducive. It allows him to say Aham Brahmasmi. Where there is no discomfort, anything in their body. So you can listen to Shastra and enjoy the Shastra and easily say Aham Brahmasmi. Over. How great it is. That's why yoga abhyasa is good. Why we are teaching yoga, I want to make all of you yogis. Okay, next shloka. Yathaiva bimbam hridayopaliptam tejomayam bhrajate tat sudhantam tadvatmatattvam prasamikshya dehi ekah kritartho bhavate vita shokah. 13th sloka, 4th line, yoga pravrittim pradhamam vadanti. Benefit, primary benefit is that sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. He gets sadhana chatushtaya sampatti because of yoga, abhyasa, shamadama, uparama, titiksha, all will come to that person. Now, he gives an example how his body is so shining, so healthy, just like what? Just like yatha, just as bimbam hridaya paliptam, hridayopaliptam. Hridaya, it's a Vedic usage. It is not mridaya, it is mrid. Mridaya avaliptam. Mrida is the correct. Mrida avaliptam. Mrida means dirt, mud. A wheel which is covered by lot of mud. Or bimbam here means a metal, any metal, not a wheel. A metal you take. Gold you can take. Gold, suppose it is fully covered with mud. A metal covered with mud, avaliptam, covered. Tejomayam bhrajate tat sudhantam. The sudhantam also is a Vedic usage. Sudhautam. Once you clean it, dhautam means cleaning. Sudhautam, sushtuhu dhautam. Once you polish it, nicely wash and polish it, how it shines. Dhaga 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 dhaga, phala phala. Tamil solona phala phala. Telugu solona dhaga dhaga. It shines. Once you polish. பாட்டி கொள்ளு தாத்தா கொள்ளு பாட்டி இது நம்ம அந்த ஆர்னமெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் கொண்டு வந்து அந்த வட்டானம் அதெல்லாம் பழசுது அந்த தங்க மாளிகைக்கு போய் கொடுத்தோன்னா ஹி பாலிஷ் இட் அப்போ புதுசாக இருக்கும் அது மாதிரி ஹியர் ஆல்சோ தத்வாத்ம ததா ஆத்மதத்துவம் பிரசமீக்ஷ தேஹி தேஹி ததா வா தத்வாத்ம தத்துவம் ததா வா ஆத்மதத்துவம். That Dehi, the Jivatma, recognizes, prasamiksha, when he looks at himself with the Shastra Pramanam. After yoga practice sufficiently, sitting in front of the teacher, Guru says you are not the body, mind at all, this is Pancha Bhautika Shariram, Panchakosha Vilakshanaha, Sariratraya Vilakshanaha, Sakshitvam. When Guru says that Shastram Samiksha, having understood clearly this Jivatma, Atma Tattvam Samiksha, recognizes Aham Brahmasmi. Ekaha Kritarthaha Bhavate. He becomes non-dual. Ekaha Bhavate. He becomes non-dual. I am Brahman. I am not body, mind complex. Kritarthaha, accomplished. What has to be accomplished, he has accomplished, or she has accomplished. Vanda vela mudichachi anartham. Vanda vela mudichachi. Why I am born, for what purpose I have come, I have accomplished. Kritarthaha. Therefore, Vita Shokaha, free from sorrow, for good. Yadatma tattvena tu brahma tattvam Deepopameneha yukta prapashyet Ajam dhruvam sarva tattvair vishuddham Gnatva devam muchyate sarva papaihi. Yada, when, as I, Atma Tattvena, recognize in the form of Atma. I, the Atma, am Brahman. Brahman is the absolute reality in the form of Atma. Brahman is the absolute reality who is available here in the form of consciousness. Atma. Atma means that which pervades everything in the whole body. Tattva means reality. Atma Tattva means self. Self, that which is the truth. Deepopamena. Deepam, like a light. Upama means like a light. Deepa means self-evident. Iha yuktaha prapashyet. This Jnani, you see how many qualifications he has got. Because he was a Upasaka and he became a great yogi and attended classes and studied Shastra thoroughly. Because of that, recognized I am self-luminous consciousness, self-evident consciousness. I need not be proved by anyone. I am evident to myself. Prapashyet. Prakarshena pashyet, recognizes that I am pure consciousness awareness. Now here itself I am awareness. Body is not my real nature. Mind is not my real nature. My real nature is I am. I am consciousness, I am existence principle. To that, this is an incidental upadhi. Given temporarily, comes and goes. This upadhi has got another upadhi. Wife upadhi, husband upadhi, son upadhi, connection. Atma ke connection e kadiyadu. That I am, of wife I am, son I am, and husband I am, all are one and the same I am. Adilo different e kadiyadu. Adilo difference kadiyadu parangu. I am sonna, you say I am. She also say I am. In the I am la edavadhu difference irka? Adha. Edhula difference illiyo and I am the Atma Swarupam. The appearing bodies are all only matter, principle. They are not real, mithya. Purinchukanu. Nalla yochana pannanam. You have to contemplate a lot. Prapashyet yuktaha. The one whose mind is so integrated, sense organs integrated, because of that power, yoga abhyasa discovers. Yuktaha, endowed with clearly, he should discover. Ajam, what he discovers? As Atma, what type of Atma he discovers? Ajam, number one, birthless. I am birthless consciousness principle. Dhruvam, I am ever existing principle. There is no death at all. Dhruvam, steadily I am there without any change. In every body, in every body. In every body and in every body in the form of I am. Aham iti. Sarvata Sarva tattvaihi vishuddham. I am free from all these 16 principles, 24 principles. Shadvimshati tattvani. Chaturvimshati tattvani. 24 principles. Mahat, avyaktam, ahankara, pancha, sthula bhutani, sushma bhutani, manas, indriyam, all these, they are all matter. Therefore, doesn't matter. Vishuddha means pure from all principles. Sarva tattvaihi. All tattvams, panchabhutanla, ennena tattvangal irukko, adellame. Dhatus are there. Lot of dhatus. And the sapta dhatu, nava sapta dhatur, nava panchakoshaha, navakpani padam, nachopasthavayuhu, chidananda rupa shivoham shivoham. Today night we'll chant that. Gnatva devam muchyate sarva papaihi. This is the phalam. Sarva papaihi muchyate. Free from sanchita papam, prarabdha papam, agami papam, ella papam, washed off. Washed off. அசல் பாப்பமே கிடையாது. நானக்கா பாப்பம், நான் சரீரம் இல்லையே, எனக்கு பாப்பம் எப்படி இருக்கும்? அதனால நோ பாப்பம் at all. Even punya, sarva papamna punyam also. Once I don't have papa, punyam also not there. Muchyate, free from. How? Devam gnatva, having understood the consciousness as himself or herself. I am the consciousness. I am the consciousness. I don't have any punya papa. Where punya papa are there? They are not in panchabhutas also. Panchabhuta udalukku punya papam kadiyadu. And the punya papam or notion that it has to be eliminated. It is a wrong notion born out of ignorance. Remove ignorance. Automatically punya papa will disappear. Next mantra. Yeshoha deva pratish. Oh, one more word I have left in previous mantra. Dehi chonnanu and the jivatma. Chonnanille? Sorry. 16th sloka. Yeshoha deva pratishonu sarvaham. Purvoha jatas saugarbhe antaham. Saugarbhe antah saeva jatasya janishyamanaha pratyang janastisthati sarvato mukhaha yo devo agnau yopsu yo vishvam bhuvana mavivesham ya oshadhishu yo vanaspatishu tasmai devaya namo namaha. After attaining that knowledge, what is his status of mind? How he thinks about himself or she thinks about herself. Yeshaha devaha pradishaha anu sarvaha. This devaha means this Paramatma, this consciousness. Anupradesha, all directions. I, the consciousness, am there, all directions. How many directions are there? 10 directions, not 4. North, south, east, west, in between Ishanam, Vayuvyam, all these corners also, all 10 directions, up and down. Adhastad, Purastad, Dakshinataha, Uttarena, Prasadas, Tasya Shakhaha. Atma is pervading all. Devaha means Atma, pervading everywhere. Purvaha jataha sau garbhe antaha. The same Atma only which was born as though in the previous bodies. This Atma alone which is going to enter again in another Garbha. The same Atma. Because matter is coming again and again. Pot maker creating so many pots. Previous pots, this is space alone was there. New parts which are going to come also, this space alone was going to be there. Like that Atma also, this Atma alone was there in previous bodies. This Atma alone is going to be there in the new womb also, mother's womb. Garbhe Antaha, inside the Garbha also. That's why Vamadeva, yeah, in the mother womb itself he recognized Atma is there inside. Sayeva Jataha, this Atma alone is as though born, like pot space born, mother, as though born. Sa Janishyamanaha, he alone, Atma alone is going to be born as though, as though born, as though previously born, as though going to born, as though present is going to born, now present, future also. Janishyamanaha is about future. Jataha means already born, now present. Jataha means previously also born. All pratyang janas tishtati sarvato mukhaha. All directions, Atma alone is there. In all beings, in all objects, everywhere, Atma, 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 Atma. You are Atma, I am Atma, everything Atma, itna Atma va. Alukur Atma, Ore Atma. One space in different halls, mediums, one Atma in different bodies, in different Nama Rupas. Sat Chit. Pratyang Janas Tishtati. Inside the every human being, Atma is residing. Aham Atma Gudakesha. Hridaya Tishtati. Sarva Bhutantaratma. Anni Bhutasla, this Atma is remaining. Sarvato Mukhaha, in all directions. Therefore, Gnani praises himself or herself. Thanakku thane praise pannikran. Eppadi parungo. Yaha Devaha Agnau Yaha Apsu Devaha, the consciousness alone. Agnau in the fire principle, Apsu in the water principle, Yo Vishwam in the form of Vishwam, the universe, Bhuvanam Avivesha, the entire cosmos is pervaded by Sat and Chit. Sat and Chit. Moon is, this planet is, sun is, everything. Ocean is, easiness is everywhere. You cannot take out the easiness anywhere. If you take out the easiness, what will happen to that? It will become non-existence. That's why now, where is easiness? Everywhere. Now if anyone asks, who is God? Who is God? God. Easiness is God. Who is God. Who is, that is God. And the easiness, the Namarupa got changing. And the easiness, Irkartanmai, Irpudal, the God. So therefore, Yaha Oshadhishu, who is in herbs, Atma, in the form of existence. Yaha Vanaspatish, that's why we worship sun, moon, trees, herbs, Tulasi, herb, God to us. Tasmai Devaya Namo Namaha. To such Devaha, the consciousness, my salutations. That means what? I am consciousness. I am saluting to myself. This is called Atma Puja. Dhanyoham, Dhanyoham, Dhanyoham. They say, Aham Atma. Aham Ahamasmi Brahma. Ahamasmi. Ahamasmi Brahma. Ahamasmi. Whom to praise? I am praising myself. Dhanyoham, Dhanyoham, Dhanyoham. Aho Shastram, Aho Shastram, Aho Guru, Aho Guru, Aho Aham, Aho Aham. How great I am. After knowing Atman, you cannot say body, mind, Aho great, Aho great. I am great, you cannot say. Body, mind, complex, vechandi. Great ayani solla mudiyadu. As Atma, I am everything. Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम।